Hey up, it's Steve from the old Yorkshire Geek, and welcome to this, my top 10 movies of 2024. Huzzah! I've not seen a huge amount of films in 2024, I've got to admit. I haven't been to the cinema in 2024. And the films I have seen, a lot of them have been rubbish, a lot of them I didn't even finish. So anyway, so this is a list of the 10 films from 2024 that I did like, and there's one of them in there, at least one, that'll probably have you going, what? Before we start, don't forget, like and subscribe, share the videos, drop a comment, hit the notification bell if you're subscribed already. Explore the description for various links for like merch and my Patreon and other stuff, my books, websites, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. Become a member of the YouTube channel, where you'll get exclusive access to videos and early access videos and exclusive emojis and stuff like that. Right, so we'll get on with this then, shall we? Oh, I also throw us a super thanks. That would be greatly appreciated. Right, let's begin this list. Let's get on with it. First up at number 10 is Lisa Frankenstein from writer Diablo Cody. This is a dark comedy horror about a teenager who inadvertently brings a long-dead corpse back to life and then goes on a murderous spree to replace his body parts. I laughed out loud several times at this film and can highly recommend it.
No, don't cry. Your tears smell so bad.
At number 9 is a film that I will probably get a lot of stick for enjoying, and the film is Borderlands. Eli Roth's famously expensive Bomb is an adaptation of a popular video game and stars a cast that are way too old for the characters they portray. Despite this, I really enjoyed the film. Yeah, it's not exactly highbrow entertainment, but it kept me watching to the end, which is getting increasingly difficult for me these days.
Well, destiny awaits.
At number 8 is Maxine, the final film of the Pearl trilogy from director Ty West and lead Mia Goth. While not as good as the middle film Pearl, I thought it was an improvement over the first film X, as we follow that movie's final girl when she tries to become a serious actress in Hollywood. Gruesome murders ensue, obviously. Ty West always delivers for me.
She turns to the camera and, through her trauma, addresses the lens directly.
Number 7 brings us to Abigail, a horror thriller that has a gang of kidnappers choosing the wrong person to grab, the film's titular character. Turns out that she's more than meets the eye, and a significant amount of bloodletting follows. Great fun.
Guys.
Staying with horror for number 6 is Late Night with the Devil. This is a fascinating film that uses the idiom of the live studio chat show format to exorcise a demon from a young girl. As expected, it does not go well, and the show descends into chaos. I was on the edge of my seat for this one for much of the movie, but it could have had more bite than it did. Still well worth a look though, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. Number 5 sees the United States descend into civil war in Alex Garland's bleak view of Americans fighting Americans, and a news crew travels to Washington to cover the climax of the conflict. Really well made and gripping from beginning to end.
They shoot us on sight in the Capitol.
I've never been scared like that before.
I'm cheating for number 4 and counting 2 films as one. They are Immaculate and The First Omen. I was going to add The Nun 2 as well, but that came out in 2023. In Immaculate, Sydney Sweeney plays a young nun who becomes embroiled in a plot to bring about the birth of the Messiah. Obviously, it goes horribly wrong. The First Omen tells a similar tale, but shows us how Damien Thorne is born before the events of 1976's The Omen. Both are gripping, well-made horror movies with some great scares and creeping dread.
Bad things will start to happen around her. Evil things.
Number 3 sees us returning back to Arrakis in Denis Villeneuve's Dune Part 2. Paul Atreides fulfills prophecy and takes on the might of the Imperium and the Harkonnen forces on the desert planet also called Dune. Giant sandworms and spectacular battles make this an exciting experience.
The end of House Atreides.
My father didn't believe in revenge.
At number 2 is Netflix's Subservience. Megan Fox stars as an android bought by her husband and father to help around the house while his wife is in hospital awaiting an organ transplant. As you might imagine, things go awry and Alice, as she is named, turns violent and starts killing those she sees as a threat to the family. Not as good as Megan, but still well worth a watch, and Megan Fox excels as a stiff robotic antagonist.
We can't do it anymore.
I can't let that happen.
So, we have reached the number 1 spot, and as you may have guessed, my top film of 2024 is Deadpool and Wolverine. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman tear up the screen and the Marvel Cinematic Universe in this exciting, bloodthirsty, and often hilarious action-adventure. A joy from beginning to end, and the cameos are amazing. Watch it now! So there we go, my top 10, okay 11, films of 2024. Tell us your faves in the comments and explain to me why I'm an idiot for my picks, particularly Borderlands. So thanks for watching, wherever you are. Have an amazing new year. Hope 2025 is super duper cool. Look after each other, and until next time, I'll say they.